The Coinsories channel is pleased to have you back. For nearly 6 years, I have waited for XRP to reach a new all-time high. I believe we are finally drawing near now. Sincerely, I do not believe we have ever been this near to XRP hitting a new record high. I completely neglected to mention in my previous video that January 4, 2024, was the 6-year anniversary of XRP, reaching a new record high of almost $4. So, it's safe to say the journey has taken far longer than I had intended. Personally, I think we would have seen a new record high by now if the SEC hadn't gone after all of us XRP holders. Still, XRP is a strong contender. Also, to give you a sense of what to anticipate, the liquidation flew caused that huge drop a few days ago. The crypto basic market as a whole continued to move, and XRP was no exception. It has now had its largest drop in 5 months. But I think an increase is possible on the horizon. So, it's reassuring to know that regular retail speculators are appropriately alarmed by such sharp price drops. It was not, however, an issue exclusive to XRP. Some good news has also come to light. I just listen to and respect chart gurus and analysts when they talk about the ramifications for XRP. No one questions the validity of the statement. Furthermore, I have raised the very point for the previous 2 days. I intend to prevent that from occurring this time around. With its recent breakout from the consolidation zone, it is expected to sustain its support at the mid-50s. With the market getting really hot in one direction, it's reasonable to believe that we're in for some major pyrotechnics ahead, regardless of whether you think Bitcoins will achieve a new all-time high or not. The majority of individuals believe this. Please understand that I am not attempting to offer advice in this area, and that I do not claim to be an expert in financial matters. In addition, we shouldn't do any financial deals depending on my advice, okay? For fun and as a hobby, I enjoy making videos on cryptocurrencies on YouTube. I'm just an enthusiast. At this very moment, XRP is valued 57 cents, and the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is at 70 out of 100. The current market value of one Bitcoin is $44,119 US. Also, for some reason, my Brave browser is having trouble loading a number of pages today. So you're probably asking why it seems so crazy, but it will actually be white. However, when it comes to cryptocurrency, the anxiety and optimism level is 70 out of 100. It seems like greed is still a strong emotion among the locals. And see if we can't have a party together. Come with me while we reminisce. I acquired XRP, a cryptocurrency not listed on Coinbase, in the latter half of 2017. After that, I started dabbling in the Bitcoin market. Who are you with? Your vote enter in the option community. Option A XRP. Option B Ripple. Option C SEC. Such a distant memory. Bitcoin was the sole one of just 3 cryptocurrencies that could be bought in 2017. It concluded with Litecoin. And ETH was the first coin I ever bought. On top of that, I bought some Litecoin. Without giving it much thought, I proceeded to buy Bitcoin in that order. To put it simply, it is my prior experience. 1 week later, on November 17th, it happened. At that time, I did not purchase my first Bitcoin through Coinbase. Plus, XRP was the coin in issue. Ever since then, I've been holding. Right now is absolutely crazy to invest in cryptocurrency. Yesterday marked the 6-year anniversary of the all-time high, so I figured now would be a good time to look back. This further proves that the price of XRP can fluctuate substantially. Also, it's fascinating to see how they were putting it into words. What really piques my interest is, think about this CNBC piece from January 3, 2018, as an example. The Ripple cryptocurrency is about to hit a new all-time high of almost $3 just 1 day prior. Right now, it's like a time capsule. The catch is that they're assuming Ripple is the same as XRP. If someone does it today, I will assume malice. Unless you happen to be totally uninformed about the cryptocurrency market, you probably saw Ripple and XRP mentioned in at least one mainstream news site or crypto media outlet. Although it is far less of a problem now than it was in the past, it is still there. So, I will just skim over part of this as it is. Scroll down to see it now. You should get ready. Ripple ranks as the second most valuable cryptocurrency. Has everyone here heard that? In terms of market capitalization, it is the cryptocurrency that ranks second. On Wednesday, it really peaked. However, its remarkable growth is continuing. The value of the digital currency increased by 29% to an all-time high of $3.20. The Ripple, XRP, market cap is $122.7 billion as of this afternoon's trade. With a market worth of almost $251 billion, Bitcoin easily surpasses it, placing it in second place. A 12-month chart displaying the present status of Ripple, XRP, was also published on the website. Things happen quickly, and it's worth noting that XRP has been experiencing lateral fluctuations for about 6 to 7 months before to this. Your lack of progress has caused others to give up, surrender, and lose their composure. From a crypto perspective, this is really staggering. After that, we get to January 4th, the day that XRP hit its all-time high. Ripple is now close to $4, and gains are continuing to set a new all-time high. Forbes released this article on the same day. Greetings, everybody. Plus, it's fun to reminisce about and appreciate. The anecdote serves as a cautionary tale, because I can still remember the event clearly. $4, $5, $10, or even $20 was the amount that many individuals had anticipated in the past. When Bitcoin was almost at its all-time high of around $70,000, the exact same thing occurred. In 2021, many were of the opinion that it would skyrocket beyond $100,000, $150,000. This narrative should be seen as a cautionary tale. Think about it carefully if you have money that can alter your life. I get it, I know people may be a little bit greedy at times. Consequently, in accordance with my overall strategy, I will be reducing the size of my XRP holdings, which currently fluctuate between $5 and $8. Generally speaking, yes. It is my immediate intention to do that. Furthermore, you might think that's rather low. Moreover, I could care less about your opinion since my personal financial goals will be met as well. A person's life will be profoundly affected. If this happens, I don't see the need to put myself in danger, because every dollar we earn gets us closer to the end goal. This market cycle may still end up with XRP around $15 or $20. Warmest regards to each and every one of you. My warmest wishes are with you as you strive to achieve that objective. I'm just being forthright here and telling you that I probably won't. Additionally, I do not think you are mistaken. Since I am unaware of your financial situation and goals, I am unable to advise you on whether or not you should strive for higher prices. To be satisfied, though, I'll take into account both my crypto and non-crypto net worth when calculating future events' possible impacts. The article is constructed as follows, nevertheless. Have a look at this, I would love to read it all. Nevertheless, the price of Ripple's XRP continued its meteoric rise today, surpassing $4 and establishing a new benchmark. As a result, one Bitcoin was worth $3.84 today. Data collected by CoinMarketCap shows that XRP's market cap has grown by almost 1,400% in the last month, at its current price. Until something unexpected happens, it always looks impossible. That was the situation while we were in the year 2010. On a related note, the current tone of voice is virtually unchanged from before it disappeared. Everyone was very depressed, it will never happen. What a coin with no value. No changes have been made. We might be on the cusp of a turning phase, and if you're taken aback by folks becoming upset over things that have little bearing on XRP, know that these are signs of hope. Afterwards, you incorporate it together with any other factors that a technical analyst may consider when examining the price movement of XRP. Pick a measure. Wow, that's outstanding. Right now is the best place we've ever been in. The digital currency has recently accomplished a lot, like breaking the $3 price barrier and becoming the second most valuable cryptocurrency on the world. They then proceed to speculate on its cause, which is interesting but ultimately makes me not want to read the rest of the tale. The speculation that it was going to be listed on Coinbase is based on the fact that it is moving in that direction. That is irrelevant to the chart analysts' reasons for XRP's run, in their opinion. Actually, this was predicted by a wide variety of trade analysts. After that, a different event occurred. A partnership between banks is in place. I hope you're kidding. Are you implying that consumers prioritized utility in 2017 and 2018 but no longer do? No. Crypto is naive, so naturally, a lot of people were interested. So lovely. I love it for us, even though it's stupid. To me, it's hilarious. I don't mind either way. One more choice is this article from January 17th. I feel the need to reiterate this since everything will change at a dizzying rate on January 17, 2018, at 13 o'clock. The bubble has finally burst, days after the record high. Tune in to CNBC with this. A cryptocurrency millionaire's paper fortune was wiped out in a couple of weeks by the digital currency crash, including the $44 billion of Ripple co-founder among them. The Ripple's XRP coin has fallen 74% from its all-time high of $3.84. Since the hit on January 4, Chris Larsen, co-founder and executive chairman of Ripple, has managed to raise $44 billion from his assets. When interest price discovery arrives and XRP reaches its new all-time high, however, no one can say with certainty where the top will be. I keep telling you this because I couldn't care less if you think I'm being silly or not. Since I've already invested a lot of money, I've chosen to sell it for less. I think most people will be willing to buy it, and it will completely transform my life. With the large amount of money in my handbag, I am able to buy something for myself. Buying XRP in bulk will, in my opinion, encourage me to sell at a lower price than I would be ready to accept otherwise. This led me to make a sizable acquisition. That is why it is my most prized possession. Yes, I can just rule that out as an option. But I will not put up with that nonsense any longer. It dropped 74% in only 13 days. We will be really disappointed if it falls below, say, $5 if it sets a new record high. And if I don't, I guess I'll miss out on this market cycle as well. It's going to be awful. Its best course of action, if it were to go, would probably be to go through intense melting periods. The mechanics of it are unclear to me. I won't even try to predict the price. However, you might think it will pause at $5 if it's at a record high. Furthermore, I am completely clueless regarding the future. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I will forever leave this place if the market collapses at the $5 mark. People will be utterly frightened of losing out. That is just their process. The asset itself is irrelevant. Essentials are irrelevant here. This material has been produced by trustworthy cryptocurrency chart analysts. Everything seems to be in great shape from his vantage point. We should be overjoyed, then. I stated at the start of the video that I've been looking forward to this for the last 6 years, because of that same reason. Many of you have been waiting patiently, some for years and some for far shorter periods of time. I am fully aware of that. Needless to say, I'm much behind some of you when it comes to experience. But we've been waiting for this to happen for what seems like forever as a group. That is why I said at the start of the video that I think XRP is going to hit a new record high. Additionally, there is no assurance that anything will really transpire because of this. But things are starting to line up now. Pick one, the market is doing great and fortunes are smiling on everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if the cryptomania erupts again, and XRP will be ready, thanks to its clear legal standing. Here's what Trustworthy Crypto said: Bitcoin is not changing. It doesn't get any more clear than this. For the time being, forget about the lower timeframe chop and return to the subdaily timeframes. No haze is present. Indicative of a complete reset of spot trading at a premium wild number for funding, the first price set up higher lows and higher highs along with tight consolidation. At the lowest levels of the entire consolidation, the second price is displaying open interest. As for the third purpose, going negative is the premise. Leveraged participants have been emptied of capital at both the baseline and spot levels, making the position as sick as it gets, and the market is entering what is possibly the most bullish fundamental event in recent years. Clarify: the value of Bitcoin will increase. His finishing choice is commendable. Nonetheless, we are in the best possible position given the circumstances. Within the past several years, he states. Now is the moment. Chart analysts claim that credible cryptocurrencies must feel the same way, correct? Something similar has happened to me before. People act as if it's just me who has seen what happens after you reach this point. Oh, and there's this headline: XRP has its biggest drop in 5 months, however, there's a chance it could go up. Technical analysis of the token, LUTs, suggests a likely price reversal and an impending gain. The remainder of the story is making me gag. I was hesitant to go until for this portion. There seems to be going to be a reversal of trend. Anxieties is eroding from the market as technical signs suggest a potential price rise. Specifically, the Commodity Channel Index, CCI, a momentum indicator that may be utilized to detect overbought and oversold situations, just dropped to -218. It is clear that XRP is oversold when the CCI is -218. Since the prior decline might have been too abrupt, the asset might be due for a comeback. So, I'll just say that I get it. Abrupt developments like this make people nervous, especially when other coins, like Bitcoin, do better than XRP. Over the years, that has occurred to me multiple times. Similar to XRP, this gets people really excited about something that isn't particularly unusual. In conclusion, it's just going with the flow of the market, even though other areas are showing more signs of improvement. What is the true significance? Your obsession with such a little time frame begs the question, what are you trying to teach us? I have seen it happen a great many times throughout the years. In addition, XRP's relative strength index has fallen to 34.71, which is intriguing in their opinion. The asset has reached oversold area and may soon witness a reversal or recovery, according to this indicator, and the CCI is -218 as of this writing. This time around, you think, oh, of course it's going to happen before it actually does, and it's amusing how the music shifts to reflect that. Therefore, it is still funny to read these writings from 2006. I was surprised that the SEC would go after XRP investors like myself and make sure we don't miss a climb the ladder of the market. It looks like it has major, noticeable consequences. Why? I mean, there were so many other things we might have done with our incredible fortune in the last few years, like, maybe, reinvesting some of it in Bitcoin, if we had wanted to. Also, more cryptocurrency would enter the market during this period. Significant harm has been inflicted upon us by the SEC since then. Nevertheless, we still have time to seize the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I will not harbor resentment, because I will not let it ruin my life. Just because I'm choosing to ignore the truth doesn't mean I don't do it. For the obvious reason that monetary worth can fluctuate over time. I am very disappointed to have missed out on that market cycle, because XRP is my biggest holding. That is just repulsive. But I'm still excited and hopeful. For the simple reason that the best is yet to come. That seems right to me, even if I am completely clueless about the final form it will take. It would be dishonest of me to provide price predictions if I did. I believe, however, that the asset class as a whole will continue to expand, with XRP included. My strategy for Bitcoin investments is identical to my strategy for stock market investments. Simply put, you buy into the asset class overall, and then you sit back and hope that the rising tide lifts all boats, or almost all boats, given the existence of rug pulls. As a result, we shall see what happens. Overall, I wish you all the best and hope that your positive energy and happiness are not fading away. It is my deepest sympathies with those who are gloomy, terrified, or who believe XRP arch is impossible. On the other hand, I fail to see any logic in your position. My intention is to be understanding when I tell you that I do not think it is fair that you are going through those things. The issue is that it's deceiving you into thinking it's doing something it's not. But the grown-up thing to do, in my opinion, is to admit that this is the way things are. You may be the one to pave the way for more emotionally responsive people to get wealthy and improve people's lives if you are that type of person. This leads many to act destructively when they let their emotions get the best of them. The issue is that I like allowing my emotions to control my decisions when it comes to significant money matters. I hope everything works out for you. Excuse me, but I am Jed Had. Please share your ideas in the designated area. I'm not a financial advisor, so you can't trust me with your money. I wish you all a good time. If so, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel and give it a like. After this, farewell.